Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new little video. Last time I showed you guys how to, let me just close this. Last time I showed you guys how to totem farm. Do the good old twin faults, high efficiency, legendary item farming. And this time I'll show you guys how to farm those little buggers, Celestial Lotus. So I was going for a Blight Fiend Poison Pet build. Wow, nice freeze, thank you game. And for that particular set that I was going for, Gold's Rayman, is that how you pronounce it? It's 4 set pieces, and in each one requires 4 Celestial Lotus, which means 16 Lotuses. And in my infinite wisdom, I decided to be a complete dumbass and transmute a set piece into a random different set piece. Which, you know, that option, I don't know why why that even exists. It can be a good option because I mean, once you have a piece of the set you want, you can just transmute that set piece into a different piece of the same set until you get what you want. But Celestial Lotus are insanely hard to get. And yes, there is a cursed blacksmith in the Forgotten Gods DLC. The problem is this guy cannot transmute Eldritch Essence into Celestial Lotus. So pretty much every resource except for like Royal Jelly, I guess, and like 2 or 3 in the entire game, you cannot get by exchanging them at Cursed Blacksmith. And so is like it's the same thing with the Celestial Lotus. You can transform Celestial Lotuses into Eldritch Essence, which to me just makes no fucking sense because those things, if you need them, they drop. You can get a lot of them. However, Celestial Lotuses are way more important and they're a lot more rare than you might think, and you just can't get them easily. One of the options to get them is the good old Shattered Realm. If you like Shattered Realm, 40, 50, 60, maybe even higher if you want to just get good loot. It's all nice and dandy. It works for getting loot. Crucible is always an option. I don't like Shattered Realm. I haven't played Crucible too much. I want to get like a really strong character, which would be my shield breaker, but I still haven't gotten the items that I want. So yeah, there aren't that many options to get Celestial Lotuses in the game. It's treasure troves, dismantling, having a lucky drop from a good loot chest, or bosses. And I will show you guys my farming route, which involves no Shattered Realm, and yeah, in general, this game hates you as a player, and Celestial Lotuses have a shit drop rate, like a really garbage drop rate. That's why I'm gonna tell you guys, if you have Celestial Lotuses saved up, do not waste them on this bullshit transmuting crap. Keep those goddamn Lotuses, even if you don't use them right now. Keep them, keep them, keep them, keep them. Anyway, we are currently in Gloomwald. As you can see, we're doing the good old treasure troves, which I don't like doing. However, it is a good option to get Celestial Lotuses. It's not a high drop chance for each treasure trove, but if you like doing it, then just go for it. First spawning location for the treasure trove is over here. I'm pretty sure most people already know about this, but yeah, I'll still show the spawning locations off. You always have one treasure trove in Gloomwald. I will show you guys all of the locations. So the first one you guys already seen. We got the spawn right there. After you pick up, or after you check the first spot, you go to the decrepit cellar, and then we just go over here. There's not a guaranteed treasure trove in here as well. And this is the first location you want to check. It's either in this location, or it is in the second location, which I'm going to show off now. Usually I would just like proceed on to the next farming step once I collect both treasure troves, because I don't really mind, or I don't really care about the totems in this area. If you don't have the trove in the first location, which is over here, then it's gonna be right, just get this out, it's gonna be right over here. So let's just assume you haven't gotten the treasure trove in Gloomwald, the first one we got. Then you want to proceed on to this area right over here, to the shrine, and The next area is the next spawning location right over here. And let's just assume you haven't gotten the spawn over there, neither have you gotten the spawn over here. Then the treasure trove is gonna be in the last location, which is all the way over here, right in this corner where I'm standing. In general, again, if you just want to like get the max amount of efficiency, I don't know if I even would do treasure trove farming for the highest efficiency. I would just like skip this. That's how I did it. But if you like want to get some general resources while farming, and you don't want to have the highest efficiency possible, then just go for Gloomwald. It's a pretty good farming route for general crafting materials. Once you've done both of the treasure troves, go to the Tomb of the Eldritch Sun Rift. There's also the Messenger, which people claim that he can drop a Celestial Lotus. No, he doesn't. So I farmed this entire route for I don't know how many times. I would say like 60, 70 times by now. It's crazy how many times I've run this shit. And Messenger hasn't dropped a single Lotus by now. And either I'm the unluckiest guy possible, or Grim Tools is correct and he just straight up doesn't drop any Celestial Lotuses. So just go to the Tomb of the Eldritch Sun, and a lot of people will tell you Kaiman isn't a good farm, which is just straight up a fucking lie, because the amount of Celestial Lotuses I've gotten from Kaiman is actually fucking crazy. Since like his drop chance is 10%. And the drop chance of a Nemesis is also 10%, like to drop you one Celestial Lotus. And Korvac has a 50% chance of dropping this. The main benefit of Kaiman over Korvac is, well, Kaiman is actually like really easily accessible, since you can like just dash through all of the enemies. You know that there's like a medal, and then you can put a glyph on there with like some sort of teleport or dash, and you can just like rush this area like crazy. Kaiman doesn't have that many HP. He doesn't have some stupid phase transition that you like have to sit through. He doesn't have some stupid invincibility attacks where he just becomes invulnerable. He's just like just a chill guy with like a few million HP that can just burst down really quick, and he doesn't like do that much. Yes, he has some potential damage output, and if you're running a pet build, he might be scary. But usually he just dies before he does anything really. And if you have like some somewhat decent recovery and resistances, he's not a big problem at all. So yeah, we are already at Kaiman. So let's go in there. There he is, big boy. Let's do some of my debuffs. And yeah, I mean, like this build hasn't the highest damage there is. It has pretty good damage, as you can see. That's no Lotus, it's unlucky. But yeah, like even like with like decent damage, you can just melt this guy so fucking fast. It is incredible. After we kill Kaiman, we just go to Korvac. If you're unable to kill Korvac fast and efficiently, just skip him. Just do Kaiman over and over. Oh my god, nice game freeze, holy shit. This area just likes to freeze whenever I'm recording, so I'm sorry if that keeps on happening. The fight's gonna be fine, but like just like the area is... Okay, can like not block me, thank you. Just this area doesn't like to load in whenever I do record. What can you do? So yeah, Korvac, again, like so many HP, the fucking phase transition takes forever. The only reason why I'm farming him is because of that 15% chance to drop a Lotus. So yeah, I would say on average, if you're lucky, every second or third run you can like count with like one Lotus. Those two Lotuses I've gotten from my most recent run, which was really lucky, but I wouldn't bet on getting more than one Lotus a run. Like it's pretty lucky if you get two. So yeah, do not bet on being as lucky as I was on some of my runs. So yeah, one maybe two Lotuses every 4 to 5 runs, I would say, is something that you can achieve. So yeah, that's what I meant with the Corvik fight being a piece of shit. Because I mean, it's not difficult for a well-geared build, which this one isn't, by the way. I'm still missing a good belt. Still looking for that. Otherwise, the build is pretty much maxed. More or less, I could go for like different skills. I'm thinking about making a video on this build actually. But yeah, not right now, not today. Maybe in the near future I will review this build and show it to you guys. Like this fucking move I just hate. And like he always does it close to the end, whenever he has like 100k HP left, and of course he doesn't drop anything. Fuck you. Anyway, that's basically the farming route. You have to trust me, you can get Lotuses this way, and it is one of the best ways to get them. The other option is just to like dismantle epics and legendaries and hope that you're really lucky and get some of the Lotuses that way. Which you won't be, because I've gotten like 2 Lotuses from dismantling a shit ton of legendaries. So yeah, don't bet on that being a thing that, you know, happens all the fucking time, because it won't. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed at least a little bit. This was like slightly helpful. Again, I might make a build on this guy really soon, because this build is actually really powerful. You know, I figured I haven't used Aether damage so far, and I didn't want to go for Albrecht's Aether Ray, so I just decided to, you know, just go Drain Essence, Aether damage, no cold damage, because, you know, I wanted to try Aether, and the build is actually really good. So yeah, might make a video on this soon. I hope you guys have a nice day, and yeah, see you around.